2 now, you win this test match, you go top of the ladder, and that's never happened with the Indian team in the ICC ranking. So it's a great achievement.
Right, Ravi Shastri, many thanks for your thoughts and your opinions, and thank you so much for joining us from the Brabant in Mumbai. We'll wait and watch as to what happens from here on, because this is going to be really interesting as we move along, because India are now about close to 150 runs lead. And the entire focus, of course, in the morning was about Virendra Sehwag coming down there. Remember, he was not out on 284, him coming out and probably scoring those 300 runs. That was an indication as to how things could go on, at least for the first few minutes.
Yeah, that's the way he started yesterday, and probably his intentions were very clear. He wanted to stick around, he wanted to play those overs, not to take any risks. But I think, again, a guy like Virendra Sehwag, I think he's better off while playing. I thought Rahul Dravid was very lucky here. And probably, of course, like at the end of the day, umpires are human beings.
Rahul Dravid then came down the track. I mean, this was an interesting passage of play. Sehwag trying to defend, Rahul Dravid coming down the track to hit that big one of Rangana Herat, and then this happened. Thank God he took that from Sri Lanka's perspective.
He probably saw it and his eyes lit up. But Sehwag looked to me like today he was waiting for Muri to pitch his shot, and he did through the covers and get his runs there, and Murali fired and pitched the ball up, and I think he was trying to play it through mid-on for a single.
And what did you think about the lines that the Sri Lankan bowlers, especially spinners, bowled? Because around the wicket, Murali was trying on that rough area, maybe?
No, I think he's better off bowling around the wicket, especially to right-handers, because the reason from the angle which he bowls, if he goes really too wide, it's good if the ball is turning. If the ball is not turning, there's always an opportunity to score those runs. And he lost somehow that off-spinner, so that's why he's not been that threatening anymore, especially when he plays against a team like India. And then rest of the bowlers, I think they bowled a good line, because once they got rid of Virendra Sehwag, the bowling looked better.
They were able to execute what they thought in the dressing room, isn't it? I mean, that's primarily the key.
Well, it's funny, RK, because when Sehwag was batting, there was absolutely nothing in the wicket, and suddenly it started doing a little bit of things. But maybe I still feel Muri should try a few from over the wicket and try and get those balls into the rough where left-arm fast bowlers have created. I think that might be an option of him getting a few wickets. I think this is a bit lucky escape for Sachin.
I thought Sachin was quick to indicate that the ball was probably going down the leg side there. In real time, it appeared that way. A packed leg side field for VVS Lakshman.
Yeah, the interesting field placement, there were no deep square leg here. The deep square was up, saving a one, because Lakshman, we all know that he doesn't sweep. And I thought it was very well planned, and they were bowling up to him. He's a very risky player. And so I think Sri Lankan on the whole, probably they had a good session.
Yeah, Sri Lanka will take that, as Ravi was talking about, after all the leather hunt that they had to do yesterday. Okay, let's get across to